When I say most valuable, keep in mind what I mean by most valuable is I tried parking behind the greenhouse, but it's summertime. That sun is directly overhead, so there really isn't a whole lot of shade. Oh well, you can't win, everyone. We'll keep it parked here because I have something interesting I want to show you. Oh, but first, look at this mess. Weeds everywhere. I tried scraping this area up with the bucket, just kind of dragging with the bucket, and I think I made it worse. So I'm not going to do that again. Man, look at this. Yeah, I think I made it worse. Okay. Hey guys, if I haven't said it yet, Ben here, Honeydew Homestead. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the video. Let me just get right to the point. My driveway is a mess, and I knew this day was coming, and I think that possibly some of the brush hogging that I've been doing probably has made it worse, because unlike a finish mower that just casts the grass to the side, you know, a big heavy duty rotary mower just kind of spits it out the back, and it causes a lot of turbulence and it just throws things everywhere. On top of that, I'm sure weed seeds were flying everywhere, and all it needs is a little bit of moisture and a little bit of time. I wanted to talk to you guys about what I'm going to try to do to resolve this. Now, I don't think there's any question that top of the list for grading driveways is going to be a plane to grade that out, because you can get some ripper bars on those and you can get really smooth results with it. I don't think anyone is going to argue that point. Second on the list, maybe a box blade. Land planes, they're probably in the ballpark of, you know, maybe $18,000 to $3,000, something like that, but they're somewhere around $1,800, $2,000 on average. Box blade, maybe closer to 15 to 18. Sometimes they can be slightly cheaper, and that's if you get a standard duty one. If you get a heavy duty box blade, you're going to pay more for those, and then you're talking kind of apples to apples with a land plane. That's a lot of money. Any way you slice it, you know, you're getting real close up to around $2,000 of trying to cough that money out. Having just recently had the expense of the tractor and the brush mower, I'm not really looking to spend that much money, but there is a particular implement that I feel that I need, not just for the driveway. I'm going to try it on the driveway, and you and I are going to find out together, will this implement work to pull up roots of weeds and things like that and give you a relatively clean result. Maybe not the best result, but hopefully better than what you saw. What do you think? Is it going to work? Yes, we're going to give this a shot. But first, I got to go get the tractor. I have to set up the drawbar. I haven't used that yet, so let's go do that, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. I was just checking behind it and underneath. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to jab anything when I hook this back in. I had to back the hoe up like an inch or two so that I could fit the bar in, but now that it's in, I think I'll be okay. Oh, 1 hour later. Holy cow. Oh man, I tell you, this is a very strong argument for having a separate excavator instead of a backhoe. Every time you want to use the rear implement, you got to fight with the backhoe, and that thing is not easy to put on and off. Oh man, I haven't even started today's work. I feel like it's past noon already. Actually, it might be. Probably should have put this on before I started. Where'd it go? Ow. Man, nothing is ever easy, I tell you guys. All right, let's try to tighten this guy up. Okay. Oh, hooked on my pants. Okay, we're good. We're good. That would have been bad. Wow, there's a lot of these. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let's see if this works. I'm just really trying to avoid putting any chemicals down. One, chemicals are expensive. I like the idea of a harrow, because you buy it once and you're done, you know, and you can just use this harrow over and over again. I'm gonna keep raking, I'm gonna keep going, and maybe I'll catch up with you guys in just a little bit. Okay, first things first, this thing is a beast. I love owning a tractor. I'm not trying to brag, I'm just saying, if you can make it work and you got a lot of work to do, man, this thing is, it's an amazing tool. It really is. I can only imagine the amount of work it would be for me to be out here with a landscape rake trying to do this driveway. Impossible. Impossible. Second, if you're trying to use a drag harrow like this for a driveway, it does make it better. It doesn't make it perfect. And it needs a little bit of tweaking. You see, the drag harrow works great if you're in a pasture, if you're trying to drag cow patties out and smooth them over, if you're trying to prepare the land for seeding, all of those, a drag harrow works great. On a driveway, when you're trying to dig up little weeds, it doesn't have a blade, and the ground is very compacted, so it's really hard, even with the aggressive mode, it's really hard for it to dig down and tear up that compacted ABC stone that you have all through here without putting a little bit of extra weight. And I really do feel like that made a big difference. So I only had a couple of blocks, honestly. I would have liked to have even a third one here. I just don't think I have one here at the property. But just adding that little bit of extra weight gave me just a little bit more push so that I could get these teeth to dig just a little bit deeper. Adding a little bit of extra weight just completely changed the function of this tool on gravel. Contours are really hard to see on the camera, but you can see how soft, how much of this was dug up. And that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to loosen all of this up so you can see how loose these are. I'm hoping it's still pretty deep. Yeah, see, that's where you need a blade. You need a blade to really slice through the roots to get these things up, but they're super easy to pull. I could not have pulled that up if I had not used that rake. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I see a huge difference. Now, obviously here on the edge, it's still kind of rough because I could only get so close without dragging rock into here or dragging it into the turf. So obviously the corners are still a little rough, but if you look out in the main area where I could sit there and just do donuts, I think it really did a number on those weeds. I think if I do this a few more times and that summer heat, I'm hoping it's really going to put a hurt on it. I'm really trying to take advantage of the new muscle that I have here at the farm, so that I can avoid using chemicals. Because the obvious decision here would be get a big gallon jug of concentrated glyphosate and make a mixture here, some concoction of poisons, and pour it all over the driveway. And I gotta be honest with you, that's still on the list, that's still an option. I'm just really fighting to avoid bringing any chemicals onto the farm. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a purist. It's just if I can avoid it, then I gladly will avoid it. So I'm going to continue to try organic, non-chemical based solutions like this. If I can find mechanical solutions to keep the driveway clear, I think this tool is going to make it happen. As I mentioned earlier, this tool is great for scraping up the ground. I'm not going to be out here on 3 acres with a hand rake. I would die. I would never finish. It's like 100 degrees right now. And let me tell you, the AC is ice cold. Ice cold, ladies and gentlemen. Getting the drawbar all set up, I was drenched in sweat. A few minutes inside that cold AC, I'm good to go. Man, I'm all over the place today. It's just one of those days. You know what? I'm gonna end it right here. I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, y'all be good. Bye. I'm back at the homestead, and I've been driving, and I really had a lot of time to just think. The drag harrow might be the most valuable tool you can get for your tractor. Now hear me out. When I say most valuable, keep in mind what I mean by most valuable is the results that you get for the price that you pay. Is a land plane the best tool to grade a driveway? Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to argue that. However, a good land plane will cost you $1,700, $1,800, $2,000, sometimes more. This drag harrow cost me like 400 bucks. That is a powerful, powerful tool. I mean, name another tool that is as useful as a drag harrow that can withstand a tractor for 400 bucks. That's a good deal. That is high value in terms of a tractor implement.